Hello, hi, everybody. How are you? This is actually the last second episode. It's episode 7, and we're gonna have the final episode soon. And if you have been following us, you will know what we are talking about. But let me just give you a very warm welcome, okay, to everyone here. And my name, as usual, if you know me by now, I'm the host of the day, and my name is Celestia Faith Chong. And welcome to the Money Not Enough series by the Alex Chong Group. And we are very glad to have our 7th episode, which is our second last episode, talking about estate planning. And someone were thinking like, question mark, what's that? So actually through this series, we would like to highlight to everyone the importance of financial literacy and to tackle some money related issues that are on everyone's mind. And we would like to thank Alex Chong Group for partnering with us. And today, as usual, we are always on a Santa Claus mood, right? So we have a special giveaway of free $50 from Vilo Gastropub Restaurant and Bar. Simply like, share, and comment our video as many times as you like. And the top 10 sharer and engager will be entitled to a final spin of the lucky draw wheel. But it depends actually on how many people is online today. And the more you comment on our talk show, the better are your chances. And you will then be asked a simple question at the end of the show. So do stay tuned to watch the program till the very, very end. And tonight, and with a ching, 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 right? We have two special guests joining us. And they'll be Devan and K Fun. And let me just bring them to the screen. Of course, as always, right? It's ladies first. Hi, K Fun. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
So my name is. I'm doing good.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, see me again.
Yeah, so
because I'm very fun to have, right?
I know, right? And then of course at the end of the day, right, with every show we're gonna have a striker, right? So the striker I think is combing his hair with like one bottle of the gel now, or one bottle of gel. So striker, are you ready to be online? I'm just gonna put you online now, yeah, striker. Let's put him on. Hey, Devan, how are you?
Hi.
Okay, for those who just tune in, right? Why don't you just give them the benefit of doubt and give a short intro about yourself?
Yeah, ladies first.
Okay, so my name is Kefan. I'm okay, very fun. So this is how you can remember my name.
Okay, so she's a fun lady. You look for fun, you look for K-Fun. And how about Devon?
Okay, hey, I'm Devon. Basically, people remember me from Devon Nair, our past president. So Devon Nair. Yeah, so that's how you pronounce my name, Devon. And basically, I'm in the estate planning industry. So today, thanks for inviting me to this talk show.
Wow, it's great to have the both of you. It's always good to have a battle of sexes, right? But of course, we're not to put you in the battle of sexes stuff, okay? Although I think that will drag on for the next 3 hours. So, the $1 million question for tonight is, well, not everyone knows what's estate planning, right? So what exactly is estate planning? So who would like to take the ball rolling for this?
K-Fun, should I take it?
Okay.
K-Fun, I'll take it. All right.
Okay.
Estate planning, basically, there are two views. Basically, from the financial practitioner point of view, estate planning is a module or is a part of the entire financial planning spectrum. To them, maybe it's more like a legacy or wealth planning using financial instruments like universal life, collective investment scheme, investment link policies, and even most of them will know about the whole life policies. So it's using a way to pass down the legacy wealth to the next generation. All right. Most of the time, you'll see nominations like Section 49 and Section 49. Section 49L and Section 49M, which I'm not going to elaborate more here. But from my practitioner point of view, which is an estate practitioner, financial planning is actually one of the aspect or two in the estate planning. Okay, in a nutshell, in my own opinion, it's about passing down one's wealth, legacy, or wishes, right, to the many generations upon generations to come. So this is how wealth and values are being preserved within the family tree. And of
Uh-huh.
course, it encompasses more than what we just said. It actually encompasses legal, tax, financial, business succession, and all lots sorts of bits. So there are many tools in estate planning. So I won't go into in-depth, but just to share, most of the one that we will be talking about is wills and trust, right? And of course, the lasting power of attorney.
Wow, okay. It sounds like a huge topic. How about Kefan? Do you have anything to add on to that?
Not really. He have actually said everything in a short.
I'm sorry.
So anyone, yeah. So anyway, we just want to welcome everyone who will actually tune in. So please help us to like and share because, as usual, right? You help us to like and share. We are going to reward you for this because you know why? Today we have the Vio Gastropub, which is a lively hangout at Balestier, known for its French Asian cuisine and broad selection of craft beers, amazing food, wine selections, and bubbly cocktails. And what are you going to get out of them? Well, basically, we are going to have three $50 vouchers from them. So you want to try to knock on their door and chill at their locations? Please help us to like and share. So, okay, another question which I'm going to throw to both of you, right? So, ultimately, what do you think we need to consider in estate planning? So maybe Kefan, would you want to share? Oh, I think she's a bit like, maybe Devon, did you want to share
Okay.
first before she's a little bit well connected?
Okay, so basically you're asking what do we consider in estate planning, right? I mean,
Exactly.
in short, probably I'll just sum it up into A, B, C, D, E for everyone. All right.
Mm-hmm.
A stands for assets, including your digital assets. B stands for beneficiary, the people you are going to pass down the wealth and probably your estate to. And C stands for the conditions, because there are conditions that you want to actually incorporate in your wishes to pass it down. D stands for probably distribution. How do you want to distribute it? Do you want a delay one? Do you want a fast distribution? Or you want to have some conditions built in your distribution? The last one is, of course, E. E for executor or the estate administration of it.
Right. I mean, at the end of the day, right, is there an age that we should be looking at? Is it only for people who are, 老人家 that can do all these things, or
Yeah,
or it can be for anybody?
actually, you're right. There's a myth that people only reach their golden years before they start to plan estate planning.
Exactly.
That's the wrong way of doing that.
No.
It's just like you're doing your retirement planning. I think our previous previous live talk show talk about retirement planning. Right, retirement planning actually you start
Exactly.
as fast as you actually start working, and estate planning should be the same as it. Like that, I would advise any adult above 21 years old who started full-time working, right, to even start to do this together with their financial planning, because this planning has to be progressive. It is not something like I do it one time already, I don't need to do it again. Most of the time, people change houses, right? Let's put it this way. So in today context, most people actually change houses at least 2 to 3 times in their lifetime.
Right.
So your estate planning has to also catch up with that, because your houses, once you change, it can't be an asset that you're going to pass it down. Yeah.
So okay, fine. We kind of lost you just now. So the questions that we actually throw out to everyone, like people like you, is what do we need to consider in estate planning? Do you have anything that you like to share in terms of that with us?
I use the ABCDE to actually
Yeah,
explain.
great.
Wow, A B C D E. Lucky
Yeah,
not until Z, if not I die already. So many to remember.
that's true. Because A stand for assets, B stand for beneficiary, C stand
Right.
for consideration, D is distribution, and E is executor or estate administrator. So that's why I
Right.
say A, B, C, D, E. So just
Our
remember
only
A, B,
difference
C,
is
D, E.
on conditions and consideration. So that's our only difference between us.
Yeah.
So which one, like A B C D E, right? Like you're saying, which is the top three that you think that we should be looking at?
Top three.
Actually, I won't even put that as top three. You see, all of them are equally important, because assets actually depends on what kind of assets you have. Today we are talking about even digital assets. If you are influencer today, your account basically has money in it. It is a form of digital asset. Yeah. So to different people, different assets. If I talk to a young child today, probably their assets are toys, their pets, right? So very different people have different kind of assets. So I won't say there is an importance in the A, B, C, D, E, but I would say equally they are important to everyone.
So well, for ABCD, so who do they usually need to go to actually weigh the ABCD as what they need to do ultimately? Do they
Kevan,
actually
maybe
go to a financial planner, or do they go to a banker, or I mean, who they do they usually need to go to?
They can actually go to estate planner or
Yeah.
lawyer. These two will be a good combination. Estate planner will be able to plan even more comprehensively because they can go into more in-depth details, including maybe even advise you on how to, let's say, who should be the executor. Like if let's say you have no relative, because some people, their parents or they don't have siblings around them. So yeah, they can actually entrust it to a company. For example, like Princess Group, they can actually help to do the executor in this case.
So my question is, right, what is the best age that they should start doing estate planning?
Best age,
yeah.
Okay, so best age, as long as right, I guess when you have a family, right, and you have children who are below 18 or 21 who consider as minors, estate planning is important already.
Oh, okay. There's actually a question, right? You know, like what is the cost for estate planner? You know, is it very expensive? You know, because someone else was also asking because you think, wow, like it sounds like very bombastic. You know.
Actually, is expensive is actually relative lah. It depends on how you actually look at the estate planning, whether it's how important it is to you in terms of your how you want to actually provide care for your beneficiary after you are not around. So it ranges from probably like $200 where you can get it from any of the Chinatown law firm, or to as big as a few $1,000s, depending on your conditions that you want to put inside
Okay. So can I just simply say that it's like from $200 onwards, right?
Yeah, you can say so.
Okay, that's actually a question, but I'm not sure whether it's actually something that we should be answering. So let me just put it through. There's this question talking about this. Like my mom asked how much to write a view and got free, that kind of thing. Is this part of what we are talking today? Because it's actually a question for now.
I wouldn't say anything that's free, right? That comes with some terms and conditions. So probably for everyone to actually consider, is there free lunch for the things like this? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, before we start talking further, right? Remember, again, today we are, as usual, every episode we're giving out something. And today we have the Vaio Gastropub. And it is a lively hangout at Bellagio, known for its French, Asian cuisine, broad selection of craft beers, amazing food, and wine selection, as well as bubbly cocktails. And there'll be three sets of $50 vouchers giving away to that. And how are you going to get that? Basically, you're going to like, share, and comment, or you're just going to participate as much as you can in the show. And as usual, we're going to be a Santa Claus to give you this prize. So yes, another question is, who should be the one who do estate planning?
Okay,
It's like
maybe
yeah.
Yeah, I would say, maybe I'll just paraphrase your question as who should do immediately.
Okay.
Immediately, right? Because there are definitely people say, I can take my time, and no time is on my side. I'm not that old yet. I'm 21 only. I don't have a family, like what Kevan has just said. And who should actually do that? So there are definitely some risk groups inside estate planning. And I will classify this risk group. First group probably is a family with minors, which just now Kevan has shared. Minors meaning children that are under 18 or 21 years of age. All right, because they can't inherit the house that probably in Singapore that you are going to pass down to them.
Right.
Yeah. Then the next one is, of course, a family that actually love the same group is basically a family who actually love to travel. Yeah. When they love to travel, probably a couple that love to travel and leave behind their children for their parents to take care. anything that happens in a common disaster, there will be a lot of problems after that. I mean, you heard of a lot of news of this kind of problem that exists after a common disaster. All right. The second risk group probably are divorcees who probably is holding a custody of their children. Anything that happens to these divorcees, right? They probably could not actually provide care for the children because they do not have a guardian of their wish, to actually carry on the custody of their children. So this is the second risk group, which I think they should do immediately. The third one is singles. Singles basically who doesn't have siblings and only live with their elderly parents. And in today's context, we are talking about quite a number of Singaporeans who are singles. Yeah, about 3 to 5% of them are singles, especially between the age of 30 to 35.
Okay.
Yeah. Then of course the fourth group is family with changes to assets and family dynamics, because there are probably people changes. There are probably asset changes, like you buy and sell of your property, or you buy and sell stocks in your investment account. The last group probably are individual families who have relatives, family members that need financial management. That means you want to exclude them from your estate. I believe you have heard. Yeah, you heard of Anita Mui?
Yes.
Mei Yan Fang, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Her brother is one of them that probably is a gambling addict, that she wants to actually protect the estate for her mom.
Okay, my question is, right, so from what you heard, right, it's basically those groups that are very vulnerable to whatever estate, but for example, they have nothing on their hands, means they don't have to do estate planning, right?
Even one penny in your pocket is actually an estate.
Are you serious?
Yes,
So
I mean, today,
who are the ones who are the ones that say, okay, what is the minimum thing? You talking about one penny, it cannot be 10 cents. You do estate planning, right? But the thing is that
of course
who
not.
are the ones that should be doing estate planning? Like you should start thinking, okay, what should I do? You know, like even you have $100 or 100 cents, I need to start doing estate planning. I'm just joking, but yeah, but like, what's the minimum thing that we should start? You know, drilling ourselves like, yes, we need to do estate planning, and what's it all about? Because a lot of time when people out there, they think about estate planning, it must be you must be those, you know, people who are already there, they have like few properties and then they have like how many zeros in their account. So who are the people out there who really need to do estate planning, you know?
Well, maybe I leave it to K-Fan, because we might have a different view because our age group different. Yeah. Maybe K-Fan, you want to take this? Yeah.
Okay, so if let's say, right, I throw my head off the estate practitioner view, I throw my head off, I'm a normal human being now. I feel that I mean just to be frank, so I would think that basically must get married, all this, then after that, then I can start planning. But after I know about estate planning, right, I feel that as long as when I start working, my bank account have sufficient amount, and if let's say the older child, or let's say single, but I have to take care of my parents, etc., I have to start planning already, because if anything happened to me, and if I'm the pillar of the house, right, I'm not pillar of the house, so breadwinner, then my if let's say I pass on, my bank account will be frozen. They wouldn't be able to touch, especially when I am not having account joined with anyone. So this is very important thing, because we never know when we will pass on, right? I mean, yeah. So I feel that as long as we start working and we are the sole breadwinner of the house, this is actually very important.
Yeah.
Any comments, Devan?
Actually, I concur with her that as long as you start working, right, you have a certain amount of money. Of course, the certain amount of money is a bit relative. I can't give a sum of money that you think that you should start planning. Of course, $50,000 is to somebody is a big sum. To somebody is actually it's small change. But then the whole idea here of estate planning is not about a small amount, big amount of money you're going to pass down. It's how you are going to pass it down fast, because it has to be liquid. There are final expenses that you have to take care of when the person is not around, and you have to think about whether your loved ones can actually handle this when you're not around without any help from your estate. Okay, then the second thing is, of course, you have to think about if you have children already, right? Do your children actually fall under those kind of special needs that you have to actually plan ahead for them, because they themselves couldn't write a will themselves already for those special needs children. Yeah, and of course, estate planning actually covers more than just will. We are talking about even lasting power of attorney. When you're around, if let's say you're mental incapacitated, you should actually do something about it. To even right now, if you haven't done one for your own self, you should actually do an LPA first.
Okay, so my question is, right, it seems like it overrides according to what the lawyer might do when it comes to will. So is it something a lawyer can do as well in terms of estate planning, or what? Like now probably you have 50,000, right? Maybe a few years down you have 80,000. So do you have to actually renew your plans for estate planning?
Actually, not really, because you're actually increasing in terms of value of asset, not asset classes change. So when you're increasing in asset, like for example, just bank account increasing in value, you don't really need to rewrite based on that. But because there are changes in your family dynamics, that is one area where people actually rewrite their will based on that. Like for example, in your family dynamics, you are married already, you have kids, you are considering passing down the money to them. And of course, you have to think about whether there's a guardian involved if your husband or your wife is not around. So things change because of family dynamics and also for asset class, not really in terms of the value of assets.
Right. Okay, we've actually have quite a few questions out there, so let's just try, okay, to answer them. So there's this viewer Yong Tat So is saying, if I'm single, can I buy HDB? Is that related to this?
Maybe you're mixed up.
Kefan?
Estate planning is not really a real estate plan. But yeah, Kefan, you can answer this.
He can buy if he is 35 and above, or he can look for me. I'm just kidding. Yeah, just trying to be
Okay,
funny
so there's
for you.
another question. Some say we can write our own simple will without lawyer. Is it true? Or do we have to go to the lawyer?
Okay. Going to the lawyer or not, right? Actually, are two different things. Okay, today you will hear people saying that I can write my own will as long as I have two witnesses. Today you are two witnesses, right? I'm basically I can write a will with two of you witnessing it, right?
Oh, true.
True, right? But then the question comes after when the person is not around. Is your will executable? Yeah, executable meaning in our state of court, in our high court, depending on the kind of value of assets that you have, whether is it executable. And the next thing is, does your beneficiary or even the name executor, right, know how to do it, how to file those papers? Yeah, so these are questions that probably people don't ask themselves when they actually think of the cheapest way of doing it.
Right. Okay. So the other questions we have is I'm not sure if this is applicable. Can I put my HV into my will? Is this applicable as well? That's this question by Yong Tat So that he says that can I put HDB into my will? Kefan?
Yes, can.
It's possible?
Possible.
Oh, it's possible, really?
It's really possible. I can let Devon to elaborate for you.
Okay, it depends on what scheme you're on. Yeah, if you're on joint tenancy scheme, which means a couple that actually get married, right? So normally one is not around, it goes to the other. But in the event of common disaster, when both of them are not around, it has to be transferred from one to the other, which is the younger one, right? Yeah. And then you still have to pass down using estate. So will definitely have to take care of this part of it.
Okay, and let's just see. Is it okay? No, so my turn, yeah. If there's no question, so my turn. You know, it's okay. Let me just ask you all. The next question is, for example, let's say, you know, like Asian, we have this thing called method 2 by T key, right? Then we die, right? We don't do estate planning, right? So actually, what are the consequences if you don't do estate planning? Like, never mind lah, don't do lah. When I need to do that and do lah, you know, that kind of stuff. What are the consequences?
Follow intestate succession of law.
Yeah, correct. We have depending on your country of domicile, that means where you are staying, of course, your residency status. The inheritance law of the country of domicile will actually apply. or the country of your residency will apply,
Okay,
especially
put
on
in
property.
layman term, okay? Some people don't
Yeah.
know what is
That's right. Yeah. Let me just explain in layman terms now. So basically, what we are saying that the law basically in the
Yes.
country where you stay
Uh-huh.
applies. All right.
Right.
Of course, your residency applies, meaning if you're Singaporean, it goes by your Singapore law. All right. So
Okay.
we know that the property has to be going by the land of the law, meaning where your property is bought. If it's in Australia, you have to follow the Australian law. So
Exactly.
in Singapore, we are quite fortunate. Our Singapore
Uh-huh.
government actually provide an intestate succession act that actually comes into force when somebody passes away without a will. So, but not everywhere is the same. So if you go to some other countries, they don't have this one. Okay. So this is one thing that is we can say our government is quite responsible for us. And people say responsible in a way where you say that the government has pre-written one will for you already. So even if you don't write, there's a will that they will do, right? And execute. However, just to elaborate, most of the time, the will that they have, probably intestate succession act, is not according to your personal preference or wishes. So you might have some wishes that you want to pass down to your beneficiary, but it cannot be taken care by this act called intestate succession act. Okay, and if you don't like to be ruled over, you don't like people to decide for you, then write your own one.
Okay, so if let's say we don't go by the name that the government dictates, so we need to actually do a proper will for that to be happening. And
Exactly.
right?
Yeah, otherwise your beneficiary or your loved ones will suffer for your inaction.
Okay. All right. Can so I think it's time I do something. Okay, there's actually a question coming up, and it's saying that if overseas property can be included in SG will.
Yes.
Kifan, do you think you can answer that or?
Yeah, Kefan, you can answer.
Yes, of course, can.
Okay,
I did
Kifan, over to
actually
you.
before. Oh, so actually overseas property can be included in Singapore will as well, especially if let's say it's Commonwealth country. So the law is about the same. I mean, Darren can add on more.
Maybe just to elaborate, like
Mm.
Commonwealth country are like the British law, right? That means England, you have Australia, you have Malaysia, these are all under Commonwealth law. So if today you buy a property in China, sorry, they are not under Commonwealth law. It's under China law.
Wow.
Ah.
Serious?
Yes.
Okay, so we have to be careful where we are buying the stuff from.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so now I know. Okay, so any questions from those listening in, right? Please continue to send it in. But in the meantime, we would like to let you know that because we do really want this video to benefit people who are out there who doesn't know about estate planning, because estate planning is something that you are probably guessing that is actually for the rich and the atas, but it doesn't happen that way. It actually applicable for most people out there like us. So please help us like and share, because tonight we are having a special giveaway of free $50 vouchers from Vilo Gastropub restaurant and bar. So simply like, share, and comment our video as many times as you like. And we do understand that you're probably dining out there, enjoying your meal with your friends, since that now we are like kind of like the 七月 right, all 解放出来 right. But please like and share, because I think at the end of the day, right, this video, I mean this live stream is going to help many people out there. So do your friends a favor, help us like and share, and in the meanwhile we would love to give to with the $50 voucher, whereby you can have your whiskey, wine, and whatsoever at the bar itself. And I think we've got another question now here. So can ex-wife inherit estate from ex-husband if the will haven't changed before the husband passed on? Do you have a ticker for that?
It depends on your ex-wife is depending on ex-wife and ex-husband, right? Have they actually divorced? Okay, ex has a lot of meaning. It can be in a terms of separation, but not yet divorced. Yeah, it can
Let's
be
just assume
already.
in a simplicity term that is already divorced. How
Okay.
does this work?
If it's divorced already, actually your will is not invalidated through divorce. It's actually invalidated through remarry. That means by marriage. So when you remarry already, then your past will be actually invalidated, but only some parts of it. Yeah. So the whole idea here is that
Okay.
don't wait until you remarry when you're already in the midst of it, or probably you are already thinking about going through a divorce process. You should actually think about estate planning, most importantly, for your beneficiary.
Okay. So, okay. The thing is that can we actually put in a very simplistic term, right?
Mm.
The top 3 reasons why we should do estate planning. Is it only for the rich, or anyone can do it? Is it only for someone that is old and retired, or anyone can do it? Because for many, estate planning is a huge term that they will just say, it's for the rich. It's for those who are going to retire. I'm not there yet, right? So who are the ones like who really should be looking at this? That's one. Yeah, I think that's the main thing, because I think at this point of time, people shouldn't take estate planning lightly, because it's a planning for the future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
Kifan,
Kefan, you want to take this?
Okay, so basically, right, I feel as long as we have a loved one, we have to do it. Yeah, this is my point of view lah.
but
In
you need to have something
summary.
to give to the loved one before you do it. You know what I mean? Is there a cutting off point? Okay, as long as I have something like, yes, I can do it.
Example, let's say like okay, let's say my bank account, that will be a significant amount inside. It doesn't matter if, let's say, I have 100,000, 50,000, or 10,000, but if, let's say, I'm even poor, 10,000 means something to my family. It can help to pay off I mean, when I die, I hope I have a funeral lah. So funeral is a cost already, right?
You're way too young to think about that, darling. You're way too young to think about that.
Actually,
But then
it's not
again, that's
too
about
young lah.
planning, doesn't it?
Exactly.
My friend passed away last year also lah. So to me, no age is too young, because in fact, 2 friends passed away at age 26. So
Oh
yep.
my God.
Yeah. So yeah, no age is too young or no age is too old lah, in my opinion. So long as we love someone, I feel, and we have something in our account or something that we have in possession that can consider as an asset, I think we have to do. Yeah.
Okay, I think this is something new for many of us, because the thing is, we always thought that estate planning, like for me, estate planning is for the rich, and estate planning it's for the old, rich and the old. And if you really like you're not there, and we just probably think that, yeah, we don't need it, that kind of stuff. But I think it's an eye opener for this session. So I think there are some questions here. Let me just flash it through. Like, any validity for something we're talking about will. Are we good to answer this, or shall we answer them separately on this? Any validity date for will?
Validity date depends on your status, where like we just said, whether you are remarried already or not. If you remarried, of course, the past will that you have done, probably a certain parts of it actually is invalidated already. It's not by date, it's actually by your status.
Okay. It's by the status.
Yeah, it's not by a date, it's actually by the status of the change of the family dynamics already.
So each time you change, does it mean that each time we change the family dynamics, right, we need to actually change our will as well?
Exactly. So it could be just another, probably you add another family member, you have another newborn into your family. Previously, your will may not have included that person, that you have to actually add him or her.
Oh, right. So okay. So that's another question. And what is the difference between will and trust? Lay. So who wants to take the lay question?
If Devon take the lay question.
Okay, Devon, you got the lay question. Give them the lay answer.
Okay. Will basically is an instrument where it has to go through a grant of probate process. And for trust is a process where you pass down your asset without going through that grant of probate process. Okay, I know it's a lot of jargon, what is grant of probate and what is not grant of probate. It's the same thing as when you come into estate planning, you'll be telling me, what should I do? Should I do will or should I do trust? Actually, to be frank, let this be the headache for the estate planner, not the layman, like people like that to think about this, because we are the one who provide the solution. You just have to provide the ABCDE. Yeah, that makes the things easier, because you don't have to think about so much. Or what do I mean by will? What do I mean by trust? Because there are too many permutations in this two big words there already. In fact, I can put a testamentary trust inside a will, which not many people will tell you that.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Right. Interesting. Okay. So there's another question actually. So if I die without will, eventually the money will still go to my family, right? Okay, fine. You want to answer that?
Yes. Yes, it will go to your family, and provided you have no creditors, and whatever left is enough for your family.
Okay. So we see, actually, there's a lot of questions out there that people are actually curious about, because for a lot of people, right, this estate planning thing is like huge topic. It's like, wow, estate planning, I only got HDB, I only got whatever, I still need to do estate planning. Okay, let me do a Singaporean style. Man, I still need to do the estate planning, man. That kind of thing. Yeah, so I think this is something very interesting that we should be looking at ultimately. So, like, for those listening in, right, still the thing we want you to know is we are giving away $50 voucher from Vilo Gastropub Restaurant and Bar. Simply like, share, comment, and on our video as many times as you like, because it's just finger power. And on top of that, you get to enjoy $50 worth of alcohol and food at your a really good place like Vilo Gastropub Restaurant and Bar, because the top 10 sharer and gadger, if you stay until the end of the show, we will call your name, okay? So don't say I never tell you, okay? So let's see whether there are any questions. But I think tonight is tonight people are actually very quiet. Okay,
so I just want to check whether you want.
Do you want to share your slides? I think there's some sharing to do, right?
Oh yeah. I just want to share basically what are the promotions in estate planning that we have starting from 17th of August to 30th of August.
Hey, promotion, everyone!
Yeah, this is a very big promotion that we are talking about. So now I will share the screen.
Okay, let's hear from the van promotion. Okay,
are you seeing the screen now?
Have.
Okay. Okay, there are only 3 things to take note of this promotion in this 17th of August started, and then till end of October this year. So we have basic special and intermediate special. I'll explain a little bit more on that. We have the intermediate 16 will package, customized will for people who are more sophisticated, and we have a trust pack. We call it the standby trust pack for people who want to actually do a standby trust. Okay, I will just share the very first one. Basic special pack are for people, or the first risk group, I would say family, a small family with children that are under 18 or 21. And you probably need a guardianship. You probably have a property to pass down, probably a few banks account to pass down, and you have joint bank account, something like that. And this special will package will allow 10 special clause plus 1 year custody inside. And it also allows 1 free digital asset, meaning you have Bitcoin account, you have influencer account, you have Facebook account that's actually churning money for you. You can actually add it inside.
Oh, serious?
Yes, and it's going at $370. Okay, for before
per year is
no, it's a one-time cost. It's a one-time cost.
So they come to you and say that, okay, I want this package, and then you manage it for them for like one-time thing.
Yeah. It's only for specific people, like I just said, family members. Even you are singles, you have a property, you have elderly parents, you can also use this package. Okay, the other package, which is on the right-hand side, which is called intermediate special pack. This one actually can let you put in a testamentary trust inside there. It actually encompasses 13 special clause. When I say testamentary trust means you can delay your distribution. So for example, you have a family member that's still living in the house, but you don't want the other party or the beneficiary to sell the house. So you can actually hold your property in that trust until that particular person is no longer around, then they can sell it and distribute. So this is a form of delayed distribution. If you think of the Lee Kuan Yew house right now, right, the one in Oxley Road, it's actually a form of delayed distribution because the life tenant is actually wailing, right?
Okay, well, we're not going towards that direction, but I think that will be a long conversation.
Yeah, you know how these two packages are structured for different groups of people. And the next one basically is more flexible. It doesn't mean that it stops at 16 clause. You can have more than that. But of course, this is tailored for people who have clauses more. That means you have gifts to pass down, for example, antiques, collectibles that you want to preserve, like Peranakan family where they have a lot of collectibles.
Or collectible toys?
Yes, as including that for people who have a lot of toys that are very precious. For what I know, there's actually this Olympic, I think it's pets, right? That Singapore has.
I've got a friend whose toy is worth more than $1 million because he has kept it since don't know when and it becomes a collector item. So that's why I always thought toys are throwable items in disposable, put in the recycle bin, and you can forget about it. And then it's kind of I insured my toy is more than $1 million, and then I was like, really?
And for the ladies, the bags, right? You have the MS bags, you have your LV bags. All these are actually things that you can pass it down, and they are limited editions.
Okay, that's provided we are getting a limited edition ones. The MS, if you are not getting the limited edition, it won't work anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so these are flexible clause will package, which we can do it for you at a very big discount, because normally we charge something like 800 plus to 1,000 for this kind of clause, which is very complex. But today, the single pack we're going for is actually 680.
Whoa! Wow, cannot already. You better, then you better just introduce yourself again. What do you do and how can you actually help people? You are giving way too much discount. They need to hear from you again what you do again. Come on, I'm giving you the
basically K-Fan and myself, we are actually estate planners. We call ourselves estate and succession practitioner with Precept Group. So Precept Group is actually a corporate trustee group, or they actually write will as their main bread and butter. We are actually situated at International Plaza, so most of people knows Roxwell. They know us. We just changed our name from Roxwell to Precept Group recently.
Right. So, K-Fan, I'm going to give you some time as well. So, let us know how important it is to look for people like the both of you.
How important it is? It is very, very important. So long as you work, remember to keep track of our number. Later, we will show you the QR code. You can actually scan in your questions or ask us anything that you would like to ask, then we can help you with it.
Yeah, this is the QR code that we are talking about, where you can lock in the discount with us. And of course, not just this discount, we are actually throwing in an LPA package together. So if you do a will, you can do an LPA together.
Okay, you see, guys, you have nothing to lose. They're all about promotion for you, and they're going to make things work for you. And it's not about COVID or non-COVID, okay? At the end of the day, make your money work for you. So, okay, let me just see. Okay, there's no other question at the moment, but anyway, I would like to see if so first of all, I would like to thank everyone who's tuning in at this point of time for your ideas, your recommendations, and I believe that everyone who is tuning in has picked up useful tips from our panelists. So from this time, we are going to see who is the top engager and the supporter of this show. So let me just check it out. Okay, let me just see. Okay, is Alex Wong, Yong Tak So, or Wei Jin Yi online? And we're just going to ask you a question, okay? K-Fan, right? Our question is, by now, yeah? The question is meant to give away one. You're basically ask a question and then your fingers are going to show the answer. So, Devan, The question is a giveaway question now. It's nothing but giveaway question because we always love people who support us, and it's a giveaway question. So I'm going. So basically, I mean, Kevan know already. Kevan know. We're here to give away stuff. Okay. Alex Wong, Yong Tak So, and Wee Jin Yi. If you are here, let us know you are here, and we can start asking your question now. Okay, we got Wee Jin Yi. Okay, Wee Jin Yi, you are here. Good. That's fantastic. So ladies first, as always. Kevan, would you like to ask Jin Yi a question so that we can just give him something that we would want him to be very happy with because he tuned in with us from the start till now.
Okay, so my question will be very easy. So just now we mentioned about what do you consider when you have to do a will, right? So there's 5 alphabets. So what are the 5 alphabets? It's from
Wow.
A to Z. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a giveaway question, yeah, the 5 alphabet. I'm going to let you have less than 10 seconds to reply, okay? It's just you just count from your 5 fingers. Oh, see, Kevin, apparently they are listening. Not bad, right? So is that the answer that you're expecting?
A, B, C, D, E.
Yes, you got it.
Very good, very good. Got listen, very good.
Okay, well done.
Very
Okay.
cute also.
Yes. Okay, well done for that. So we're gonna have another one, which is, let me see, Wenjini, Yong Tak So and Alex Wong, if you are here. Okay, let me see Yong Tak So. I think I saw Yong Tak So online. Yes, Yong Tak So, I saw him. Okay, Yong Tak So. Okay, can we have the man to ask him the question, please?
Okay, I'll ask a question. Probably is a little bit out of this scope, but then let's see whether you did hear carefully what we say. Is LPA part of estate planning? LPA meaning lasting power of attorney.
So you know what you need to do, right? You just need to nod or you shake your head to give the answer. Okay. Well, Taxo has said yes. Is that the correct answer that he gets?
Yes.
Okay, congrats. Woo! Okay, for the winners, right, please PM Flux TV channel on our Facebook page and we will contact you shortly. So basically, we're going to look for the next one. And it's either Alex Wong or Benson Tong. If you're online, let us know that you're online so that we could actually give you the voucher right off, okay? And let us know if you're online. Benson Tong, if you're online, let us know. Okay, let me just try to PM if I can. Hello. It's a giveaway voucher. And with that selected one, you'll be able to have some alcohol. Let's see. Okay, so we've got Yong Tak So as winner. We have Ginny as winner. We have it's either Alex Wong. Is Alex Wong here? Alex Wong. If not, then it's Benson. If we not got Alex Wong. Alex Wong or Benson, are you here? And we are here to give you the prize. Tang tang, ching 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 ching. Alex Wong or Benson Tong. Yes. Are we gonna have? Okay, for the winner. Okay, for the winner, right up front, which is Takso and Jin Yi, please PM Flux TV page and we will get in touch with you shortly for the prize. Okay, so next, okay, we're gonna have Alex Wong or Benson Tong, whoever's going to respond to us first, and we are going to give you the voucher. And it's always a giveaway, isn't it? Since when we have not been a Santa Claus, even though it's not Christmas, because we are very kind souls, like K Fan, like Dave. You know, we are very nice, right? We always like to give away things, right? That's why you all have the best promotion, you know. So let's see. So are they online? Okay, let me see. Okay. So is Josephine online? Josephine. Okay, we've got the next name. Since we're not hearing from them, let's hear from Josephine. If online, let us know if you are online, because we see you are pretty active as well, and we are here to give you the voucher. Josephine, ching, 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 ching. Let us know if you're online, Josephine, because we would love to give you the voucher. All right, because our voucher is always a giveaway, and I'm sure you're going to love the place because this is a new partner that we are working with. And if you've not been there, then you should be there because it's a good place to be chill. Because it's at Vilo Gastro Pub Restaurant. You know, if not been there, because why is a lively hangout at Palacio, known for its French Asian cuisine, broad selection of craft beers, amazing food, wide selection, and bubbly cocktails. And of course, for people out there, if you have questions on estate planning, all right, let us know. We are going to help you on that. Okay. So, okay, let's see who's actually online to take this. Sila want to give, right? Then everyone also shy, huh? Okay, I tell you what, I'm going to take my prerogative and I'm just going to see who's online to give the prize to. Okay, this is break rule one. Don't. I always very kind. I quite kind, right? All these ones very kind. What? Yeah.
How about this,
Angel.
Celeste, how about this? I flash something. I see who has the fastest finger. To do that is actually I prepared something like some questions to let them see and poll them and see who actually has the fastest finger. Do you want me to do that?
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah. Then at least we can guess who is the one.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah. Just a moment. I'm sharing. Just hold on a moment.
Yeah, I'll put it on the air then.
Yeah. Okay. Where am I? Okay. Are you seeing this? Mentimeter? You got a QR code? And
Yes.
there's a question there. Okay.
All right. So what are we going to do? Okay, for the last
Everybody
one.
still tune in to this. Basically, what you need to do is you have to go to www.menti.com and use the code 79232336 to actually vote in to poll this question. All right. And I'll give probably like 2 minutes to do that. Or if not, you can use your phone to scan. I know a lot of people are just viewing.
Is there a password they need to put in again?
Yes, the code on top there, 792336. You just have to type in
www.792336.
Yeah, the website to go is www.menti.com.
792336. So scan this and key in 792336.
Oh no, scanning one no need. So only for those that is using a phone, then you have to go into the browser and
okay.
Yeah.
So for those who using a browser, use this now. Okay. So I'm actually doing a favor. See, because of the number is so small, it just help to do this. So whoever that's going to do this, so how are they going to get this?
I got one who responds already. So one respond already.
Okay, what's the name?
Finger.
Just give us the name.
Okay. Is it Wong Jiaren or maybe I'll just flash the result first, as in what do you see? Okay, this person actually thinks about property is more commonly planned in. Okay, so 2% already. Wong Jiaren, I think, the first one.
Okay, we have actually currently 2 winners. We have Tatso and Jin Yi and Wong Jiaren. Are you online now, Wong Jiaren?
Yeah.
If you are, then you are the next winner. Okay, you're the third winner. You're the third winner for this, and congrats. PM us separately and we will get in touch shortly to pass you the $50 voucher whereby you can chill with your friends. So I think, yes, we have got the 3 winners for tonight. Thank you, everybody, and congrats all winners. And we would like to really appreciate everyone for tuning in. So this is not all, because if you think your friends have not tuned in to benefit from this, please continue to like and share this video so that your friends can benefit from this video. And we hope you had a better understanding of estate planning. And thank you to all the panelists again. Thank you, Devon and Kefan, and thank you for watching once again. I will be back next Sunday at 8:30, and that'll be our last episode. Okay, so stay tuned. Good night, and don't forget to follow the Alex Strong group and the Flux TV fan page. And thank you, everyone, and congrats to all the winners. Thank you to the panelists, which is Dave and Kefan. Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Thank you, everyone.
And thank you. See you, everyone, next week at the same time, 8:30, which is our last episode. See you then, and watch out for the topic for next week. Thank you, and good night.
Bye-bye.